One fine day, a man saw an old lady standing on the side of the road. He could see that she was looking for help. Therefore, he immediately pulled up in front of her rich car and got out from his old-looking vehicle. The man approached the lady with a smile on his face, but the lady still seemed worried. He asked her if there is any problem, but she didn't really answer and was frightened as the man looked poor and not safe. He knew how she felt. Thus, he explained to her that he is there to help and she could wait inside the car where it's warmer. Adding to that, he also introduced himself as Brian. Then, he looked around the car and found that it was just a flat tire, but it was bad enough for an old lady. He went on and changed the tire. He even got dirty and had his hands hurt. She told him that she couldn't thank him enough for coming for her aid, as she could already imagine how awful things would have happened if he didn't stop. He just smiled. The lady asked him how much she needs to pay him for the help. Any amount would have been all right with her. Brian never thought twice about being paid. This was not a job to him. This was helping someone in need, and there were plenty who had given him a hand in the past. He told her that if she really wanted to pay him back, the next time she saw someone who needed help, she could give that person the assistance they needed. Then he waited until she started her car and drove off. A few miles down the road, the lady saw a small cafe. She went in to grab a bite to eat and take the chill off before she made the last leg of her trip home. The waitress came over and brought a clean towel to wipe her wet hair. She had a sweet smile. The lady noticed the waitress was nearly 8 months pregnant, but she never let the strain and aches change her attitude. The old lady wondered how someone who had so little could be so giving to a stranger. Then she remembered Brian. After the lady finished her meal, she paid with a $100 bill. The waitress quickly went to get change for her $100 bill, but the old lady had slipped right out the door. She was gone by the time the waitress came back. The waitress wondered where the lady could be. Then she noticed something written on the napkin. There were tears in her eyes when she read what the lady wrote. "You don't owe me anything. I have been there too. Somebody once helped me out the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here is what you do. Do not let this chain of love end with you." Under the napkin were 4 more $100 bills. That night, when she got home from work and climbed into bed, she was thinking about the money and what the lady had written. How could the lady have known how much she and her husband needed it? With the baby due next month, it was going to be hard. She knew how worried her husband was. And as he lay sleeping next to her, she gave him a soft kiss and whispered soft and low, "Everything's going to be all right. I love you, Brian." You see, this is how our deeds, whether good or bad, comes back to us. This is law of karma. So think good, speak good, and do good. And all these good deeds will come back to you in a multiplied way. And remember, whatever we put out in the universe is what comes back to us. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, share love.